Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Ciocca Hyundai of Quakertown here in Quakertown, Pennsylvania to check out this brand new 2023 Hyundai Venue SEL in a very unique color called Green Apple. And what I want to try to find out is this a good first car for somebody? We've seen the Kia Rio hatchback and sedan, the Nissan Versa sedan, but if you need a little bit more room and you need that relatively low price in today's market, you may want to take a look at this 2023 Venue. You can get them in 8 different colors. I happen to pick a unique green apple color, but let's check it out, see what it brings to the market, and let's dig in. All right, the front end of this Venue SEL. Look at this green apple action. It looks like you got a Granny Smith apple. And not so sure about it. Let me know what you guys think about it. But on the front end, right, you got your standard lighting, no LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, standard bulbs for turn signals, flat black on the bottom of the grille with functional side air curtains, which is nice. Like the grille shape, like the Hyundai badge in the middle, looking good. But I really think car makers should start putting LED headlights on all their vehicles, as I believe it is a safety issue. Let me know what you think about it. All right, the wheel and tire package on the Venue SEL. We have a 17-inch wheel, gunmetal gray, silver accents, Hyundai badge in the middle, standard brake and rotor package. The 17-inch wheels are wrapped in Nexen all-season tires, 205 on the width, a 55 series sidewall 17s, all 4 corners, front-wheel drive. All right, the full side profile on this little Venue Ultra compact, I would call it, SUV. Green apple, flat black. Flat black around the wheel wells and on the bottom of the door sills. Otherwise, you got green apple with chrome or brushed aluminum, if you want to call it, on the roof rails. Let me know what you think about this green apple color. It is different. Now, if you don't like this, the Venue has 8 colors. You can get it in black, you can get it in silver, you can get it in gray, you can get it in this green apple, you can get it in red, you can get it in 2 shades of white, and you can get it in blue. So there are plenty of different colors. None of these colors cost any additional money. They're all included in the price of the car. Back end of the Venue, small roof spoiler coming off the top. We have the window wiper down below on the glass. Venue right in the middle of the tailgate. Flat black on the area around the license plate. Smoothed out. I would say probably like a gray or a brushed aluminum underneath that. Looks good. And I like the fact that we got the turn signals up on the where the brake lights and tail lights are on the hatchback area or the tailgate area. And the reason why they can do that is because these lights are stationary. If part of this light was in the tailgate area and it would go up with the tailgate, then the directionals would have to be down here because they have to be on a fixed area of the vehicle. They cannot be on a moving area of the vehicle. That's DOT requirements. Sometimes that's why you see on Hyundais or other cars where the directionals are down here. So they don't have to worry about maybe having it work up here and then when you open the tailgate, have it work down there. That's the idea. All right, we're under the hood of this 2023 Venue SEL. And what do we have for a power plant? Well, we have a 1.6 liter naturally aspirated inline 4-cylinder engine mated to a CVT transmission. 121 horsepower, 113 pound-feet of torque, MPGs 29 in the city, 33 on the highway, 31 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. All right, before we get into the interior, you said, Mike, this could make a good first car for someone. That it's inexpensive in today's market. Well, what does it got and how much is it? Well, let's check it out. The Venue SEL trim for 2023, base price before options, $21,400. This vehicle has some options. It has the carpeted floor mats for an additional $210. The cargo net for an additional $55, the cargo tray for an additional $120, first aid kit for an additional $30, the rear bumper application for an additional $75, the wheel locks for an additional $70, Then we have to add in destination and delivery from Hyundai's Ulsan, Korea assembly plant. And you have a total MSRP for this vehicle of $23,295. And in today's market, this is an inexpensive vehicle. This is a vehicle somebody could buy for their first car, or not necessarily a first car. Somebody could buy this if they just don't want to spend a lot of money on the car because they're going to commute into the city with it, or commute back and forth from the train station if you live here on the Northeast Corridor and you take the train to work. So there's a lot of different applications to this, but it also can be a first car. Let's check out the interior. Starting with the footbox, a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. The floor mats are in the cargo area at this time. Here is the opener for your fuel filler door. Seats, manual seats for the driver and the front passenger, with cloth interior, black with light gray inserts with the stitching. Looks nice here in this Venue. Even though it's a very, very inexpensive interior, they have made it look nice. Door panel action, well, this is where you're going to see some more cost savings taken by Hyundai in a car of this price. Flat black plastic up top on the door panel, brushed aluminum on the door handle, flat black on the switchgear, and a hard plastic armrest, even though it's a different color. And a fairly decent seat pocket down below. Up here, hard plastic, up here, black. And then we have a storage area in here, and then we have this beige color plastic, and then a nice large glove box. All right, infotainment system time. We get Hyundai's base 8-inch system, which only has pretty much AM, FM, or Bluetooth your phone. No Sirius XM in this particular system. But the plus of Hyundai's base 8-inch system is it's wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, maps and nav all come through your phone. Very, very simple. Is it a touchscreen? Yes, it is. And you can go back and you can go into different things like Bluetoothing your phone or adjusting your media. And there are the link ups for your CarPlay and Android Auto right there on the wireless side. So they got you covered there. Really plain and simple, but I love the wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. And that's something that Hyundai and Kia both need to do in their larger screens. And now we have the reverse camera, nice and clear with trajectory, takes up the whole screen. So that's a nice touch like that. We got 2 heat and air vents on either side. Down below, you have your volume controls and your tuning controls. We also have hard controls for the infotainment screen. So if you want to go to media or you want to go to radio, sorry about that, you can do that. You can go to your favorites and program in favorites. You can go to setup and go to setup, or you can go back to home. So it's pretty easy. Down below here, you got your 4-way hazards. Down below here, you got a single zone climate control, which is a nice touch. And then you have your defrosters front and rear. Down below there, you have a 12-volt USB-A, USB-C, and an area for storage. So that's a nice touch, giving you both here in this SEL. Here is the gear shift that's going to take you through the CVT transmission. And then we have our drive modes, which I'll show you when we go through the dash. Old-fashioned manual emergency brake, 2 cup holders, and then your key. There is no key fob. This is a key where you have to turn it to start the car. But you can do a lock, unlock, or the panic button from outside the car. But if you want to start it up, it goes in the ignition barrel. Right there, you put your foot on the brake and you turn the car on, and that's what it's all about. And then, nice semi-soft armrest with a little area for storage. Hyundai steering wheel, a nice steering wheel with the stitching, nice 10 and 2 notches. I like what they've done here with this Venue steering wheel. We got some aluminum trim down below, Hyundai badge in the middle. On the left, you have your telephone and voice commands and modes for your infotainment screen. And on the right, you have your cruise control, as well as the controls for your digital dash. Excuse me, lost my train of thought. On the left, you have your headlights. On the right, you have your front and rear wiper. Down below here, brighten and dim the dash, traction control off. Way down below there, you have your pop the hood, manual tilting and telescoping steering wheel. And then in your Venue SEL, you get a fully digital dash, which is a really nice touch for a car in the low 20s. So that is really nice. You can go through additional information in the center, which is a nice touch. Very well done. And then you have your drive modes where you can go to normal, sport, or snow. So they got you covered here in this venue for just about all weather conditions, which is a nice touch here in a car at this price point. Nice job, Hyundai. Overhead console is very small, but if you want your dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button remains in the center. When you open it up, lights come on, close the door, lights go off. I made a mistake earlier. This vehicle does have a standard sunroof. Look at that. Shade, you open it up with your hands. Boom. One touch open. Boom. One touch closed. Nice. I have a sunroof in an SEL Venue. Sun visor with vanity and a light. So that's nice. And does it slide? Yes, it does, to block out the side sun. All right, getting in the back seat of this Venue. I have the driver's seat set for my driving position. We'll hop right in. Since it's boxy, it's easy to get into. Don't have to duck. And at 5'11", I still have enough knee room. It's just barely glancing the seat, but not bad. Plenty of shoulder width room, plenty of headroom. We do have plastic on the back, but that's okay at a car 23 grand and change. No seat pocket behind the driver, but we do have a cargo net behind the front passenger. There is no action on the back here, so there's no connectivity in the back on this Venue and no heat and air vents in the back of this Venue. Door panel action, same as the front. It's all hard black plastic, just a few different colors. So there's the vibe on the front door panel, and here's the vibe on the rear door panel. Back seats, nice. Two-tone again, black with this light gray or stone. I don't know what they're going with. Maybe it's stone. It doesn't say on the window sticker, but it is a nice color combo. Nice headrests, looks good. No armrest here in this Venue. I don't care what the price of the car is. Put in a friggin' armrest, please. I see all these automakers doing this on the low-end models and trims. It doesn't cost much to put in an armrest, and that way somebody has a couple of cup holders, because the only cup holders you got in the back are these little teeny things right in here in the door, which aren't going to fit anything much bigger than a teacup. So we need to have an armrest in the back here, Hyundai, please. I know it's a Venue SEL. It needs an armrest. All right, tailgate action on the Venue. This is all manual, so you can't pop it from the key fob or from the dash. You have to come to the back and right down here, pop it, lift up. Nice and light, piece of cake, easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. Nice deep cargo area here in this Venue, which I like. Here's the cargo net. Here are your carpeted floor mats that it comes with. Here's the carpeted cargo mat that says Venue on it, which is a nice touch. We can open this up underneath, I hope. And we got a spare tire. So thank you, Hyundai, for including the spare. That's a nice touch. We have some lighting in the back. We have some tie downs in the back as well. So nicely done here in this little Venue. You have your tonneau cover if you want to have that. I don't like these. I'm going to take this down so I can show you how to work the back seats. From back here, the back seats are a piece of cake. Here's the button. You just push it up and push the seat forward. Push it up, push the seat forward. Now I can take this back up. You can also take these tonneau covers out and store them somewhere to get them out of the way if you don't want to use them. That's probably what I would do. And then you have much more space. Now there is a bit of a kick up. It's not completely flat in this Venue, but you do get a lot more space with the seats down. So for a really small, ultra compact SUV, it really does a nice job in space. Let me know what you guys think. All right, here's the Hyundai window sticker, so we'll zoom on in. Options. MSRP. Mileage estimates. Let's take her out for a spin. All right, we are ripping down the road like mad dogs in this venue. No, no. This venue is not fast. It's not designed to be fast. It's not designed to even be zippy. It's designed to get you and your friends, family, gear to wherever you want to go, whether it's around town or on a road trip, economically and at a low entry price point to buy. That's kind of where we are with this venue, and I think it's a great entry into this first car type car, or commuter car into the city type car, or to the train station type car. So I think it's got a very versatile that way. Great visibility out the windshield, side view mirrors, side glass and rear glass. No problem there at all as far as visibility goes. And I have some safety tech in here as well, which is nice on an SEL trim. I got blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist action going on in here. So I love that I can have that kind of stuff in a car just over 23 grand. That's a nice little bonus. Nice little bonus. Going past an accident here on the left. Somebody wasn't paying attention, obviously. Won't come home that way. So anyway, this is the action on the Venue. Now, power-wise, it's really low, right? Because you got that 1.6 liter naturally aspirated inline four, 121, 113, something like that, which isn't going to set any fires. It is going to get you some pretty good gas mileage, and that's another reason why they went with the skinnier 205 width tires as well, to give you some better gas mileage. Because if you reduce the rolling friction of the tires, you're going to increase gas mileage and range to tank. So that's what they did here by going with 205s maybe instead of 215s. But even for a small engine, it is pretty responsive the way they have this integrated CVT tuned up, because you are going to get simulated gears to make it feel like it's shifting gears, even though there aren't any gears in a CVT, but it's going to keep the engine noise down. When you take off, it's going to be a little noisy, but when you let up off the gas, everything will quiet down. So that's nice, the way they have that set up. Handling, it's not bad. I mean, it isn't like sports car handling, but it's nice. I'm feeling a little bit of feedback coming from the front tires, which is better than I would have expected. So that's a nice touch overall. And it's direct. You point it where you want it to go and it goes. Now let's do a little emergency stop in 3, 2, 1. Nice and straight, no slippage of the wheels. And now we're going to take off, see how it handles this couple of tight curves here in 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. Back to the left. Not bad. Not half bad. For a car not designed for that kind of stuff, that's not half bad at all. And now we're shooting them down the road and everything quiets down. Now obviously this is a small, inexpensive car, so you're going to get tire noise, you're going to get wind noise, you're going to get noises from the outside of the vehicle. That's just the way it's going to be on a small car like this. So just if you're going to look at something like that, like this, just to make sure you understand that it's going to be a little noisy in the cabin. We'll go turning radius time. Make sure nobody's coming. Nice and easy. Look at that. Really tight turn. Nicely done. So for a car at 23 grand and change, this is bringing some value. This is bringing serious value. And this is why I say it. You're going to get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. For the young folks today, I'm an old guy, so it doesn't really matter to me. But for the young folks today, that's a big deal. Then you're going to get USB A and C connectivity with a 12 volt. So that's a big deal. That they bring in the C action in here as well. And if you got an A, you got that taken care of. You're going to have climate control. Even though it's only single zone, it's climate control. You're going to have nice seats. Now, we don't have heated seats in here or ventilated seats or a heated steering wheel, but the seats are pretty comfortable for cloth seats. So that's it's giving you enough room in the back for 2 people, and it's giving you some pretty good storage space in the back of this ultra compact SUV. So it's bringing some good value at this price point. Let me know what you think. Now, this is smaller than a Kia Soul. If you're thinking, oh man, Mike, I'm going to get a Kia Soul. Kia Soul is larger, and Kia Soul for the same equivalent trim is going to be about $3,200 more money, roughly. So this is not in the same ballpark when a vehicle as the Kia Soul. It is its own little ultra compact SUV that's really got some value. So I would say that this is something, if you're in the market for a first car, you want good gas mileage, you want to be able to haul some stuff around, and you want some decent tech, especially wireless CarPlay and Android Auto with your USB-C action going on in it, you may want to take a look at this 2023 Hyundai Venue SEL. Now, with the way the trims go, you got SE, SEL, and Limited. They're all separated by about $2,500 to $3,000. So the base price for the SE is like $19,500. The base price for this is like $21,500. So let's say $2,000 difference. The base price for the Limited is $23,500. Separated in base, but then of course, once you add in some options, you could have a different price altogether. So that's really the way the bases are separated. But if you want to go limited, you could probably get into a limited somewhere around $24,500, just under $25,000, somewhere in there. If you don't want to spend that kind of money and you want to go SEL, you can grab this one, $23,000 and change, and I think you got a pretty good value. Let me know what you think. Let me know if this is the way you would go for a first car, or would you go somewhere else, like the Rio S hatch, the Rio S sedan, the Versa S. Give me your ideas. Let me know what you think. But I want to thank Ciocca Hyundai of Quakertown for allowing the channel access to this 2023 Hyundai Venue SEL for a review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.